Hello students, welcome to Ekam Academy. I am Major Oberoi, the student advisor and the academic advisor of the institute. Today I am going to talk about UPSC interviews. Firstly, congratulations to all the students who have got their call for the UPSC interview or the personality test. I was in Delhi last week. I was seeing that students running from one institute to other institute to give mocks. Trust me, this is not the right strategy to prepare for UPSC interview. What the students need to do is, you need to sit with your DAF 1, DAF 2, list out all the data that you have given in both the documents and try to make a list of your own questionnaire, what all can be asked to you based on the information that you have given in DAF. Very importantly, your graduation details, your post-graduation details, any work experience if you have, the place where you belong to, if you have worked anywhere, details related to your work domain can be asked. If you have given any hobbies or extracurricular activities that you have done, you need to do a detailed analysis of this and try to understand what all can be asked to you. Say for example, you have given gratitude journaling as your hobby. When you have written gratitude journaling as your hobby, then you should know all the facets related to gratitude journaling. Very importantly, the board may ask you how the gratitude journaling as a hobby has changed you as a person. What all have you written? Has it improved your expression skills or not? If you have written cricket as the extracurricular activity, then you should know every dimension related to cricket. Are you a spectator to cricket or you a player of cricket? Based on that, you need to make a list of questions that can be asked. I see most of the students write cricket as their extracurricular activity. Nothing wrong. If you have played, it's well and good. If you have played, then you should definitely know the rules of the game. Why? Because last week I was interviewing one student. I asked him what is yo-yo test. When you have played cricket at state level or at the district level also, a student is expected to know what is a yo-yo test. So, do not give a chance to the board to get an impression that you have filled your DAF just to make an impression upon the board. Trust me, they will take not more than 1 minute to understand that you have written the extracurricular activity but have never participated. And very importantly, you have to write down your self-introduction. I see students fumbling in their self-introduction stage of interview itself. What happens is, if your self-introduction does not happen well, it disturbs the entire course of your mock interview. So, prepare. See, what happens is, every student would have some or the other strong points to convey, some or the other weak areas to cover up. You have to understand and highlight the strong areas and make an effort to cover the weak areas. My suggestion is, before you go for your actual interview, if you have given 3 to 4 marks or 5 marks, that is more than enough. Do not go. Why? Because what happens is, many a times it so happens the board gives you conflicting reviews and conflicting suggestions and you get confused. So, do not go to too many mocks and get confused. The mock is primarily to remove the fear of facing an interview board, not more than anything else. So, try to understand the essence of mock interview and do not run from pillar to post to give as many marks, because I came across a student who said, sir, the target is to give 40 marks in the next 1 month. Trust me, that is not the right strategy at all. So, try to understand the essence of mock, prepare well, spend time to cover the current affairs, the social issues, there are questions like what will you do if you become an IAS officer. These answers, these questions you should have proper answers written in your book. So, prepare well. If you are requiring any one-to-one guidance for your interview support, you can call on the number given on the view file. The counselors will connect to me directly so that I can do the guidance, personal guidance one-to-one. Thank you. Jai Hind.